And I'm back online. So, well, our next person is a fellow doctor. I must tell you that it's really nice to see fellow doctors making sways in the business world. So it's with a great pleasure that I would like to introduce Dr. Agnieszka Turynska, who's a Senior Project Manager for Enterprise Europe Network. And she will be talking about what sort of support for startups and scale-ups Enterprise Europe Network can give.
Okay, hello everybody. I cannot say nice seeing you, but I can only say that nice that you will be listening to me for the next 10 minutes. I'm Agnieszka Turynska, the Enterprise Europe Network West Poland coordinator. I work for the Wroclaw Technology Transfer Center at Wroclaw University of Technology, and I would like to present you the services of Enterprise Europe Network, especially for startups and scale-ups. The Enterprise Europe Network is the biggest European Commission initiative, worldwide initiative, to support SMEs in their internationalization and growth of innovation potential. Enterprise Europe Network covers around 6 countries, not even more than 6 countries, the whole European Union, and also other countries like China, Peru, Chile, US, India, etc., Japan, etc., etc. And it has around 600 organizations working for the benefits of SMEs. In each of these countries, there are regions, and in each region, there are representatives of Enterprise Europe Network to approach the SMEs from these regions. I'm personally responsible for Enterprise Europe Network in West Poland, and we have 9 partners in 5 voivodeships. This is Opolskie, Lubuskie, Lower Silesia, Western Pomerania, and which one I have not mentioned, and Wielkopolskie. And we are working with a team around 40 people for the benefit of SMEs. And in the whole network, there are more than 3,000 experts. The best way to present the initiative and its effectiveness is to show the results. So just to mention that within 10 years of the activities of Enterprise Europe Network from 2008 to 2018, we supported nearly 700 SMEs benefited from the network services. More than 2 million SMEs use the information and education services in the form of workshops, training, conferences, and information support. More than 400,000 received advisory support, around 230,000 participated in company missions and brokerage events organized by the Enterprise Europe Network, and around 10,000 SMEs benefited from advanced innovation support. Is it working? Yeah, you will wonder what kind of the support we are providing since I showed you the results. So I always say to the clients I work with that whatever support you need to become more innovative and to go to foreign markets, you can receive from the Enterprise Europe Network. These are, for example, business, technology, and research cooperation profiles in the biggest international business cooperation database. So if a company has a product, service, technology, or a project they want to work with, or they are looking these things in the foreign markets, they can prepare a profile together with us and put in this database, and then everybody in the world has access to this profile and can respond to it. We provide technology, marketing, design audits. We do market research for the companies. We organize company missions to various countries, EU and worldwide, as I mentioned before, brokerage events during main international fairs. We provide support in negotiation and signature of international cooperation agreements. We organize thematic trainings on the topics that the SMEs are interested in. We support SMEs in searching for funding, public and private, and we are also providing the coaching on implementation of innovation. And what is interesting in all these is that all the services are free of charge for the European SMEs. We act in a complex manner. So we don't provide one ad hoc service, the same service for all SMEs. No, we analyze the potential and the needs of our clients, and then we try to provide a pack of complex services they need. So we start with the ones that are most needed by the SMEs, and then we go to the next services, whatever type of service it may be. We are very flexible. So we meet with the clients in the places where it is comfortable for them. Being it their premises or our premises, we can also work on the phone or email basis. Now we are trying to move in the new ICT technologies due to the situation we are all now in. We adapt our services to the needs of the clients. So we do what they really need, not what we think is good because we are the European project. And if we are not able to provide the services with our own resources, we are hiring properly verified experts who work with the clients. And this we also do free of charge for the SMEs. And what is the biggest value of our services, or can be seen as a really big added value, is that we act immediately. So there is no competition in applying for our services, no abundant bureaucracy. You don't need to follow any formalities. You don't need to file any applications. There are no deadlines. You just contact us, and then we start providing the services to you. There is the only condition that you must be a small and medium-sized enterprise with the internationalization potential. Okay, we are providing services to whatever SMEs, but we start more and more to work with the startups and scale-ups, because the European Commission's idea is that startups and scale-ups needs really the support of the Enterprise Europe network, since these are the type of companies that really need strong development. The startups and scale-ups are still fresh in the European economy, but they are already the ideas are already well set. To make it easier for us to understand what are the startups and scale-ups, we are working with the definition, which was elaborated by the Startup Europe Partnership. So we look at the startups and so the companies who are in the search for a reputable and scalable business model, and we look at the scale-ups as a companies whose challenge is the exceptional growth and market development via strategic collaboration with established cooperates. And our objective is to work with the startups to move them in the scale-up phase. And we do it using the special developed methodology, which we created within the Enterprise Europe network. First of all, we identify the needs of the companies with the high growth potential, and we identify the companies in the region. In our case, this is West Poland area, the 5 regions I've mentioned. Then we are building together with them the scale-up potential via training, consulting, mentoring, and coaching skills using our own services or external expert services. And then we also support them in the access to the market capital, so being this by the advanced advisory and partnering support. The scale-ups can count mainly on the 2 types of, they can count on all activities and services we provide, but we think that we will have to concentrate on 2, the most important type of services for scale-up, being its support in obtaining proper capital for development, so grants, loans, venture capital, business angels capital, or EU programs, like for example, SME instrument, or the support to reach the research and development infrastructures at the university, technology parks, incubators, accelerators, and so on. Okay, and just 2 examples of the services that the scale-ups and startups can expect from us. Regarding the service preparation to the company to enter the foreign markets, for example, the following activities can be provided: analysis of the company and its products, services regarding entering foreign markets, analysis of chosen markets, foreign markets expansion plan, searching for and gaining clients on foreign markets, setting potential selling distribution channels, pricing policy on foreign markets, and marketing and promotion tools. And regarding another very important type of services for startups and scale-ups, obtaining capital for companies development, the following activities can be undertaken by us for the benefit of SMEs: analysis of the company's potential in terms of investors' criteria and requirements, analysis of the know-how that will be the subject of the investment, development of financing strategy, including sector-specific investors, preparing of the investor's application according to the investor's requirements, and preparing for meeting with the investors, so the pitch deck, and developing a business plan necessary to make the final decision. And just to sum up and finalize the presentation, I would like to show you a real case of the company that used our services and was very happy with it. This is the VRR company from Szczecin. The whole idea of the company began from 2 colleagues who met over the max of their favorite coffee and started to discuss the business idea. And they started with the idea of containers. Later, they moved to the mobile virtual reality studio, but it was too difficult to move it as a virtual reality. They wanted to move throughout Poland, and then they decided with a virtual reality truck. They thought, if there are food trucks, why not virtual reality trucks? And this way, after all these things of these 2 creators of the company together with the Enterprise Europe network, they're creating a company that now hires more than 12 persons and are working on the research for the use of VR in nephrology, overcoming barriers for the disabled, suffering from insomnia, and many others.